Shot clock down to 7. Osimo crosses back, step back, and knocks it down. That's a deep 2. Tonight, Rayfield, of course, former Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. When asked by Mike about defensively who you're looking at tonight, he mentioned Langston Reynolds. And a foul.
Placement on the defensive end. Defensive footwork. It was really intriguing.
Koch turns it over. And a whistle and a foul. Brings some energy off the bench as well.
Good defense by Iowa. Well done.
There's a cut from Reynolds and lays it up and in.
I mean, just when it looks like you've done your job.
8-0 Minnesota run. Tyson add to it. Yes.
And Corey, his recognition, a lot.
Long rebound to Tate Sage. Another chance here for the Hawkeyes. And let's see.
Shot clock. We'll go back and take a look because that.
Iowa with 2, both on Sturts. Sage at the elbow. On the baseline. And the short jumper falls for Cale Coe. Ben McCollum. And the Hawkeyes off to a fantastic start. 12-2, ranked 19th in the country. And the game tonight, scoring droughts. Can't win this game if Minnesota has a couple of lengthy scoring droughts. It's over 3 minutes, and now it ends with Reynolds. Now Cooper Koch, he'll lay it up and in, and the Hawkeyes are within 1.
But there was an elite rim protector back there for Minnesota. They just don't have one right now defensively.
Then it's Sturts. He's going to check back in here for the Hawkeyes. Next whistle. Tyson in trouble and found a way to get it up this season. There's Howard, a little shimmy. Now we'll drive. And what a good half it's been for Isaiah Howard.
The floor, they executed that entire possession almost exclusively on the right-hand side.
Hawkeyes led at 1.32, and now they have the lead at 17. Sage with 6. It'll be Koch up top, deep 3, and the friendly roll. 7-0 Hawkeye run. Crocker Johnson in the paint.
And a good read by Crocker Johnson. What I mean by that?
There's Combs. 4 to shoot. Sage on the drive, and that was blocked by Crocker Johnson, but could not keep. Reynolds against Banks, steps in and scores.
How about that little step through by Reynolds? The offhand.
Game high 8 points for Langston Reynolds, and went for the steal, and Sturts, no foul, so Reynolds on the run, dunks it down.
Well, that's a
dangerous pass, and fortunate that Minnesota retains it. Reynolds with the tip. It's Tyson. Boy, a scattered possession for Minnesota, but the ball.
The weak side help just wasn't there.
Contact inside, offensive foul.
I do not limit myself to 2 snacks, and anybody that needs convenience store locations throughout Big Ten territory, I can help it.
I think with you, when it comes
to your point, right around 22%, doesn't take a whole lot of it.
Spin there from Combs and a better finish.
Boy, Combs and Howard have been.
Picks up the dribble, and now Howard left hand left it short, and Reynolds will slow things down. Reynolds has had a great first half, sets up Shinholster for 3.
Reynolds turns the corner,
shoots for 3, and Mania with the offensive rebound. 3 to play in the half. Sage underneath, and the bucket will count. Howard starting the second half. Reynolds holds his ground, and a whistle inside, and a foul called on Minnesota. Bobby Durkin. Holmes the miss, and Tyson the rebound. Here's Reynolds, the step in the paint. With the block for the Hawkeyes, a little slow to his feet. And now joins his teammates in the front court. Starts off the glass. And McCollum
played the block, which leads to the first basket on the other end for Sturts.
4-point swing right there. Crocker Johnson spins once, spins twice. Good move. Yeah. 3-point line here tonight. Tyson at 10 first half points. Another great pass to Reynolds. And Minneapolis, the bar, all you. Meanwhile, Durkin picks up his third. 6 players that joined Ben McCollum from Drake to Iowa City. Off the turnover, here's Howard catching in the paint, off the glass and in. A turnover leads to a...
Get the rebound, but a nice block out by Koch helped his effort.
Hawkeyes, this is his game, and way off there. But he is a three-point weapon. Run and get the Hawkeyes into the game in the first half. Here's Sturts, his action picking up in the second half with 2 more.
And I really like what Iowa did there. They understood.
Walker Johnson. Mannion comes over to help defensively. There's Tyson. Blocked again by Mannion on a foul. There's Sturts.
Good strong show there by Crocker Johnson.
And Howard looked like he walked. He did. Turnover Iowa. That's the 10th. Guys, 3 turnovers over the last 2+ minutes. Sturts against the freshman. And one for Bennett Sturts.
Yep. The freshman got caught.
3-point shot. It's not falling for either team tonight. Minnesota 3 out of 14. The Hawkeyes 2 out of 11. Can Howard change that? Way off. Terrible. Here's Osama up top for 3. Crocker Johnson with the rebound. Good passing into the corner, setting up Sage for 3. The Hawkeyes attack the zone, and Sage buries the 3. And now Reynolds got away with a shove there inside and scores, and a foul.
What? Team that leads the conference in turnover margin at +5 tonight, -5. So the Gophers have been able to kind of flip that script on.
Banks knocks down the 3. Season. Osama spinning in traffic, and a foul.
Decision-making process a lot simpler.
There's Koch in the paint, lost it, and it'll stay with Iowa. Passed up a shot, and the Hawkeyes turn it over. Durkin trailing for 3. Wasn't with the team over the summer while playing in Spain. Sturts. Foul on Iowa as Durkin was battling with Howard. Sturts in the paint and able to bury the jumper. Crocker Johnson backing down Koch with the left hand, and he'll shoot 2.
And it's a small thing, but an important thing. Okay,
Reynolds trying to get around Banks, and he does.
We're in the Hawkeyes came in shooting 38% from behind the arc.
Gophers haven't been great in that department either tonight. They're 4 out of 19 as Sturts.
-7.
Now it looks like Minnesota is really trying to slow this game down.
Oh, there's the back door.
Back door is Tyson.
Surely Minnesota will recognize and take advantage.
Brendan Hawson on the floor right now for the Hawkeyes. This is Sturts, and he's fouled by Osama shooting 3. Hawkeyes with the ball, down 11 and a foul. And this is Osama. That's going to be his 4th.
And he just ran right possible because Isaiah Howard took Crocker Johnson up the lane.
Howard off the glass. No. Crocker Johnson the rebound.
Never left the chest of Sturts.
Combs against Shitholster and 1. Hawkeyes fighting back. 3-point play up. Brendan Hawson right now man-to-man against Reynolds. 5 to shoot. Down to 4. Tyson slashing, going up, lost it, and all against UCLA. Some big minutes here for Hawson. In the second half right now, Sturts found some space, can't hit the shot. Howard the putback.
Offensive rebounding, and they're toward the top in turnover margin, but those things have been flipped here today.
Travel, turnover Minnesota. It'll be Hawkeyes. First with 4 fouls. He picks up Combs. And now Combs getting around defenders, and well designed by Ben McCollum out of the timeout.
And a little bit of rub screen. Good post up.
Reynolds steps in the paint off the glass, yes.
Well, really well done by Reynolds. He showed strong, Corey.
Sturts crosses over Tyson, what a shot! Here he comes, Bennett Sturts coming to life here in the second half. 18 for Sturts. Tyson in traffic, stripped and a foul.
Well, that was a dangerous pass.
Under 2 to play. Combs in the paint, blocked by Crocker Johnson. A whistle, jump ball, Iowa basketball. Boston fires for 3, and it goes! And it's a 1-point. Cottage off the fake against Crocker Johnson. Iowa takes the lead.
Isaiah Howard giving up some size to Crocker Johnson if they choose to take advantage down in the paint.
Crocker Johnson for 3, and the Gophers answer right back.
A little bit of a zone look here.
Good look for Koch. Can't hit. Good look. Tied up inside. Jump ball. Minnesota basketball. Iowa got a good look. Howard the rebound. Here Starks up top for 3. Got it. 1-point game. Hawson got it off in the corner. In and out. Manuel rebound. It starts with time. Got it off for the tie. And that's the ball game.
Wow, what a sequence. And even though it doesn't come to fruition for Iowa, how about the job by Manuel on that last possession?
Gophers upset another Big Ten team at the barn last month. It was 22nd ranked Indiana. Tonight down goes number 19 Iowa. And the Gophers improved to 3-1 in Big Ten play, knocking off the Hawkeyes 70-67 on a memorable